we are going to create a bird hatter and a bird hattery. Wait, this needs to be longer. There we go. So, describe what you look like, give a name so your clients know who to ask for. Okay, so my name is Bird Hat Terry. I'm going to document this because I think it's important. You can kind of see me. See, I'm over here. Bird Hat Terry. And decide amongst your group what to name your marvelous bird hattery. All right, group. We must decide what to name it. I am the Hatter. Okay. I accept it. The pear tree equals our hattery. Bird Hat Terry the Hatter at the pear tree, the hattery. That's got a lot of good words and sounds when I say it, so I like it. Okay. So next, we've brought some things with us. Oh my gosh. You've brought some things with you. We will write them down and be specific. A collection of stunning millinery fabrics and decorations, an indispensable hat-making tool, an inspirational collage of the latest bird fashion trends, a lucky charm or personal memento gifted by a friend, a past mentor, or your first client, and another cool thing. Wow, there's these are a lot of things. Okay, what's a millinery? Millinery? Millinery. Like a women's apparel for the head. Women's apparel. Any apparel. Just as birds apparel for the head. What's a milliner? Hat making. So it's just a collection of hat fabrics. Wow. I've learned so many words this stream. It's really a word stream. So we've got, what are some of the fabrics? Well, I think we got like a satin sort of like shiny fabric. I think fabric with good patterns. I mean, I think we have a collection of good pattern fabric, but this, I'll give an example because I need to be specific, and I will say bones, and then we need some decorations. I'm going to say, would a bird wear a hat with a feather? Is that weird? Is that like wearing a hat? Did you just say yes? I was just gonna say, it's kind of like a human wearing a hat with like a lock of hair attached to it. No, it's not like an arm. Like bird feathers are like their coverage, like hair. It's like hair, right? It's not like a hat with an arm on it. Chat, what do you think? I agree it's weird, but is it more like a human wearing a hat with a lock of hair, or a hat with like an arm attached to it?
Arms grow back.
Arms are what?
Arms grow back.
Your arms, maybe. My arms don't grow back. Yeah, birds' feathers fall out.
Sorry, how do you know?
No comment. I'm not gonna do it. So some decorations we have are really fancy ribbon. Also chat, like, feel free to say anything if you have inspiration. But I will roll with it moving forward as this song Birds with Arms discourse? I suppose so. Is it the same? I mean, I was just wondering if it's, I was wondering if it's weird to have feathers in a bird's hat, and what are feathers in human allegory? I think the music got louder. I agree. I turned it down a bit just now. Can you still hear me okay? I noticed that. We've just got, you know, it's just that one loud song, you know? I need an equalizer a lot or something. My mic is peaking a lot too. Dang, it's not even on yellow though. If I turn this down, do I just need to talk more softly? Someone teach me on the ways of audio. How do I make my mic not peak? I thought if it doesn't go in yellow, it sounds okay, but maybe not. Is it still peaking? I want it to be okay to listen to. I feel very self-conscious about audio because I used to have a shitty mic, and I think it's better now, but yeah. They liked, okay, well, I teeth. That's weird, but you know. Okay, an indispensable hat making tool. Well, what kind of tools do you use for hats? My trusty hat tool. What kind of tools do you even use with hats? A block of wood. A blue, look, that's a C. A block of wood. Ooh, maybe it's like special scissors that is like it's a bird on the scissor part, and then the beak is like the cutting side. Can birds use scissors? Am I a bird or am I making hats for birds? I'm unsure. Fishtails. That's a collage of the latest bird fashion trends. We got some fishing themes. Do you think that a fascinator? Is that what those tiny hats are called? Is that a bird fashion trend? Fascinator. Also, like, let's see. What the hell? Whatever this is. Riot's image. That's a good one. I like it a lot. Okay, next question is, a lucky charm or personal memento gifted by a friend, a past mentor, or your first client? Maybe it is a hat, an acorn. Who is it gifted to? From a squirrel? What is my relationship with this squirrel? Oh my god, you found an IRL, a hat with teeth, that's scary. An acorn. Given by my friend, the squirrel. And one more cool thing. I'm gonna say the first hat I made. It's cool. I'm clicking. Ooh, that is less creepy than I thought it was. I was envisioning, I don't know, I was thinking human teeth, which was scarier. That is not human teeth, I think. Alright, have I always made hats? I've made many hats in the past. Have you always made hats for birds? Where did you learn your excellent hat making techniques? I think I was an apprentice for a famous bird hat maker, and I've always made hats for birds specifically. There was a period where I did branch out a little bit into other woodland creatures, but for the most part, I specifically have made hats for birds only. I've got some great skills. Write down 2 things that you're best at after making hats for birds. Writing, communications, building nests. I think I'm really good at building rapport with my customers. Like, I'm a really personable person or bird. I'm writing sideways, so this is like awkwardly awkward. I'm a bird person, like a kenku or something. I think that's a bird. Race. And what else am I really good at? I'm really good at cooking. Rat port. I'm ready to hat some birds. How do we hat birds at the Hattery? Tell everyone what your client has asked for and how you're trying to meet their requirements. Roll 2 6-sided dice, +1 for each advantage you have, -1 for each disadvantage you have. Well, what do we have as a disadvantage? Abundance of suitable materials, limited supplies, big. Your total is 8 or higher. You have successfully hatted your bird. Alright, chat, I decree you are my bird customers. And I request some client commissions, please, in the Pear Tree Hattery. Hats are always being... Look, if this is a more than 1 player game, I don't care. There's no rules. There's lots of things to happen. Well, there's other options if no one in chat requires or desires to request a bird hat. The bird, thank you for the wonderful hats you've made. Hell yeah. I'm gonna roll and decide on something here. Go pick one of these. It's too much reading. Oh, I guess, you know what, I'll roll this one. I never roll this one. Because it's just a plain old board game die. Number 3. Alright, the little sandpiper is on the lookout for a fashionable hat that won't get in the way of all her important sand slurping. Interest from other stylish sandpipers is sure to follow if this commission is a success. And we also have a Jabiru shows up for a stylish hat for the emu races. Jabiru. Let me look that up. Ooh. Well, I will do your request first. Something that will intimidate the popular emus and maybe reflect sunlight into their eyes so the under emu can win. Interesting. I like it. I like it. So I'm thinking like a large hat. It's like going to be a large hat, of course. Like first thing that comes to mind is like, you know, the egg hat that you got from Animal Crossing egg event. I think you were wearing it when you visited me at Easter last year, right? That hat, because it's kind of large and ridiculous. So like it's going to be very big. Like that. But perhaps there's little glittery sequins or gems on the top, so it's sparkly and like I'm sorry for bringing back the the flashbacks of the Bunny Day event from Animal Crossing. Is it made from emu egg? Sure. It's made from emu egg. I think that sounds good. Although I might have to take a -1 challenge because we don't have a lot of, like, that sounds complicated with incorporating the emu eggs, but I think that we have a communicative client who has really outlined exactly what they're looking for. And I don't know, I have professional experience. So I'm giving myself a -1 and a +2 for a total of a +1. So I'm gonna roll 2d6 and then we'll add 1 and hopefully it's more than 8. And we'll see if we're up. We did. Wow, what a successful. So I have successfully created your hat. The result? Well, I'm going to tell you what happens. The bird is incredibly satisfied. I hope you are satisfied because I think I really just like created the ideal hat that really lined up with what you requested because you really gave an articulate request. So I was able to create that vision, and it was tricky in the middle there, around the you know, balancing of the emu egg on the small. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like making us the support in order to keep the hat's structural integrity together, but my skill and my trusty block of wood really helped create it. So you have a satisfied hat. I hope I have a satisfied customer. Next, who's next? Who would like to request the next hat? Or I will go back to my other request. You're welcome. Well, in the meantime, while we look for other requests, I will have this sandpiper. I want to know what a sandpiper looks like. Sandpiper bird. Oh, it's just a little bird, I think. Or maybe it's large. It's a medium-sized shorebird. So they live on the beach, and so this little sandpiper is on the lookout for a fashionable hat that won't get in the way of all her important sand surfing. So let me think about the current, thinking about the current fashion trends around fish and Riot's picture. I'm thinking that I gotta close some tabs here. Where was my picture? This, I don't really know what is on this chicken's hat, but I'm seeing a small head, large hat. So I'm envisioning a top hat. I could just draw it. Except it's gonna be a front-sided with a cutout. The brim is not really there on one side, so that way you know, it would be in line with the face. So I'm assuming you're slurping the sand. You don't want to be here's a negative design. Wearing a hat with a large brim. It's like T-Rex arms. You cannot reach. I have not seen that short actually. You cannot reach the sand, right? So we're gonna cut. It's gonna be made with just the back end, and this is where it's business in the front, party in the back. There's a fishing hook and a fishing pole and a fish patterned fabric, which also matches the theme. I think this really aligns with the current trends. +1. -1 for complex design and challenging balance situation, to negate it to 0, I guess. Let's see. No, it's a 7. My client is displeased with this. Oh my god, I can't believe I blew this. The stylish sandpapers were looking to follow suit. But we got a 7. I didn't give myself enough points. Yeah, it's functional. I think it was just a little bit too functional. And wow, that she was saying it won't get in the way of all her important sand slurping. she's also really fashionable, and like that actually was weighted heavier than the functionality, and this hat ended up being a little bit too on the functional side, so she wasn't as especially because the other the stylish ones, like they were like, I don't know, and she wore it probably the first day, but the others were kind of like, really? And so it just wasn't a hit, unfortunately. It was the Karen bird. Oh. Okay, scroll up, chat, come on. An owl requests a sun hat for her quirky needs. That sounds nice. Simple design. I do have an abundance of suitable materials for a sun hat, I think. An abundance of nice fabrics. Maybe even a really fancy ribbon to decorate. I don't know. I don't see any negatives here. I give it myself +2 for the owl's nice sun hat. 9, 10, 11. Wow, we got a successful sun hat for the owl. It's got really good coverage from the sun. And, like blackout coverage, I guess, almost, so like the owl can sleep from the sun when she does not wish. And it's also got nice moon coverage too, as an unexpected bonus. So when the full moon is too bright, the owl can wear her sun hat effectively. Or, I don't know if I said her. Yeah. Okay, any last bird commissions? I think I'm getting tired of talking, so I might do, if there was one more, I would do one more, but then we might wrap it up. If there's no more chat ones. How wide is this hat? It's very wide. To black out the sun from, like, your perspective. It's not for anyone else, like, it's just for the owl wearing it. The hat wearer. Yeah, but it's like kind of like, it's got like angled 500 meter radius hat made of lead. Well, did you hear about the hat that I made earlier? We made a hat with emu eggs in it, which apparently weigh up to 1 kilogram for a jaybird bird, which is very small. But I had to make a contraption that would hold it up, supporting it so that you would not have any neck injury, and there was a successful commission. The bird was very happy with it. That was just really due to my skill as Bird Hat Terry from the pear tree. Well, I don't know. I'll do one more. Let's do one more. Cactus Wren wants a hat that's sturdy enough to hang on cactus spines when she's at home, and sleek so it doesn't fall off her cute little head when she's rooting around for food. Oh, it's a cactus wren. You know what's fun? I've learned new birds. I'm thinking that it would be like the interior of the hat. Like we've got sort of like an interior hat structure here that is made from sturdy and durable material, so that when something like a cactus spike, like here, you know? I forget what this song reminded me of before. Oh, it's Syriac. Right, so that it could be hung on, and then on top of that, we have world-class, delicate, sleek fabrics from one of these satin shiny fabrics in a color of the wren's choice. Except it would be made a bit more lovely and functional than that. But this is just a diagram showing that we've made an interior structural with material that is durable to punctures of cactus spines, so that it won't be broken And, well, it would be custom made to fit her head size so it wouldn't fall off, but not too tight so it doesn't give you a headache. And maybe, I don't know, I would ask if your wife said it could have a nice chin strap. If that's in style. I don't know if it's in style. It wasn't in the collage. The world descending into chaos is the name of this song. I'm gonna skip it. It's too chaotic. Okay. I hope. Wait, I need to roll for that. I just decided that you would like it. I don't know. I have professional experience and abundance of suitable materials and professional and a community. Whatever. +3. 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Successful hat for your cactus wren. The dice speak the truth. I gave myself +1 advantages. Alright. I'm tired. We made lots of nice hats. We did lots of exploration of the Addie Sea. That was a long one. And then some catacomb delving as well. Lots of cool stuff going on. Let's see, what else is happening here? Who else is live? Angel is live. Let's raid Angel. Playing Celeste. Raid. There we go. Yeah, so thanks so much everybody for hanging out. Hope you had fun listening to more stories. Stream will be back probably next weekend. Keep an eye out. I don't know. Should be, I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. One of those days. As always, thanks so much everybody. It's lots of fun that you guys are here and chatting and lurking and all that good stuff. So hope to see you around. Have a good night. Bye.